Hi, and welcome to Being Mindful. This meditation is a basic breathing meditation. It's appropriate for anyone who really doesn't have a lot of experience with meditation. It's fairly heavily guided, so that if you have a tendency to get lost in thought, you'll have my voice to bring you right back to the breath. I hope that you find this helpful. Let's get going. Let us get into a posture of meditation. So most people are sitting. If you would prefer to lie down, that's fine too. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, you can do that at this time. If closing your eyes is not a comfortable experience for you, you can find a spot to lightly gaze at. You can look at me if you prefer. I like to begin by just noticing where we're in contact with the floor or the chair. So our feet are against the floor and we can feel the support of the floor. We can feel our bodies in the chair. We can feel and notice clothing against our skin. We wear clothing much of the time, but we don't always pay attention to how it feels unless it's irritating. So now we can just notice the feel of the fabric or where the clothing is tight or loose. We can notice the sensation of air against the skin and where the skin is cold or warm, dry or moist. And as we explore these exterior sensations with curiosity, we can also begin to pay attention to the breath. We've been breathing this whole time, whether we pay attention to it or not. And sometimes in meditation, we adjust our breathing. We breathe more deeply, or we count, a certain number of counts for the inhale or the exhale. But here, all we're doing is noticing the breath as it naturally occurs. There's no right or wrong way of breathing. We're just breathing and noticing that we're breathing. And as we focus on the breath, we may notice that our minds begin to judge or wander or ask questions. And if that happens, which it will, we can just notice that the mind is thinking or the mind is judging and gently bring focus back to the breath. And to assist us in our focus on the breath, it can be helpful to notice where we feel the breath happening in the body as it moves in and out. And we can notice, we can either follow the breath as it comes in, as it's slightly held, and as it's released, right? We can notice the traveling of the air through the nostrils, down into the lungs, noticing the rise and fall of the chest or the abdomen or the shoulders, right? What parts of the body get engaged in motion when we breathe? In the exhale, we can notice sensation in the nostrils, or we can exhale through the mouth and feel the air moving against the interior of the mouth and out through the lips. We can notice the sound that breath makes. We can even imagine with each breath that the in-breath is bringing in some aspect or quality of God or the Spirit that we desire for ourselves, and that the out-breath is letting go of things that are no longer needed. Similar to how we breathe in the oxygen that sustains life, and we exhale the carbon dioxide that our bodies no longer need, but that can be used by the environment. So it can be helpful to maybe say a particular word, peace or love or calm, on each in-breath. Say it out loud or say it internally to yourself. And then with each out-breath, some word of something, a phrase or a word that you're letting go of. Stress or fear. And as this practice comes to an end, we can again shift our focus from the breath to the body, sitting in the chair, feet on the floor. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, move your body in whatever way would feel comfortable. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you'll consider sharing with me what that was like for you and what you noticed during the meditation down in the comments. I hope you'll consider subscribing and becoming part of our community. It would also be great to have you like this video if it was a good one for you, and if this kind of content is something that you'd like to see more of. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.